A U.S. naval pilot is now in his final resting place here in the Salt Lake City Cemetery, more than 8 decades after he was killed in the line of duty in the South Pacific during World War II. I'm Fox 13 News reporter Scott McCain, and I was here with the surviving relatives today for the emotional interment of Ensign Howard Holding. An accomplished musician who loved Glenn Miller, a University of Utah graduate and a naval aviator, Salt Lake native Howard Holding was killed in action in a remote part of the South Pacific in September 1944. He was finally laid to rest with full military honors Friday in Salt Lake City.
Peace and joy. Better late than never.
Because this is a day many relatives thought might never come. Flying his F-6 Hellcat, Holding was shot down during combat operations over what was then called Yap, now Micronesia. His remains were believed to have been lost forever.
But it also is joy, because now he's home, and here he is, and so, I don't know, mixed emotions. A feeling of tragedy and also a feeling of intense joy.
After the war ended, a local Yap villager directed naval units to the remains of 4 unknown airmen. Those were then transferred to a military grave in the Philippines, where they remained unidentified.
But of course, your story didn't end there. And for these more than 8 decades, you've been wondering.
Thanks to the U.S. Navy and a private organization called Missing Air Crew Project, they believed one set of those remains belonged to Holding. This past summer, DNA confirming that was the case, and Holding's casket landed in Salt Lake City Wednesday. His niece Terry was there to greet it.
I could not stop thinking of my mother or my grandmother all day on Wednesday, and I'm thinking of them still today.
And now, 15 years later and 81 years after Howard's loss, he is finally home. It is a profound reminder of the cost of war and the importance of never forgetting those who gave their lives.
Thank you for your sacrifice as well. On behalf of the Navy, thank you.
Now, those with the Missing Air Crew Project, they continue making trips to the South Pacific to try and identify the remains of others who were killed in action during World War II, hoping that they can also bring their remains home and bring them to their final resting place. In Salt Lake City, Scott McCain, Fox 13 News, Utah.